Hello and welcome to today's video. So we sat in my bathroom. I've got a hair dye top on and I'm sure you can probably see by both the title and the thumbnail, we're doing a hair video today. It's a hair removal video and I'm really excited about this one. Don't know how it's going to go. It's actually like a little scary, but I'm going to be using a product I've never used before. This is Crazy Colour Back to Base Remover. So it's like a colour remover for my hair. Obviously I've tried other colour removers before, like I've got plenty of videos on colour before, I've got videos on colourless, I've got a few videos on like own brands of like those sort of things, but I've never used one that's like from a hair dye company that sells other things. So this is from Crazy Colour. I use a lot of different Crazy Colour dyes. I have done for a long time. You'll find an entire Crazy Colour playlist on my channel. Like, I've used a fair few of their dyes and generally really impressed with them. They've got one of my favourite pink colours and one of my favourite green colours in, like, you know, the hair dyes I've tried out. Crazy Colour's responsible for like a favourite pink and a favourite green. So I have kind of high hopes, but I'm a bit scared that this is just bleach. I also, like, I just purchased this on Amazon because I was looking for hair colour remover. I haven't had a lot of luck getting rid of like blue before. So this side used to be blue, this side used to be purple, but it's faded blue. And I was like, I want to try something different. So I was just looking on Amazon and I came across this, so I purchased it. I was like, oh look, I have heard of this before, I've just never used it. And then when it's arrived on the back, it does say like professional use only. But yeah, I just found it on Amazon. I'm assuming it's just bleach, to be honest, but I'm guessing it's like not as powerful as just putting bleach on your hair. I don't know, but on the back it says it works with 5, 10 or 20 volume developer. I'm using 20 volume. My hair is stubborn as hell. Like, it takes 40 volumes to do my roots, and even then if I wanted to stay blonde I'd need to do more to my hair to get it to like look blonde. Like 40 volume on my roots is enough to dye crazy fun colours over. So for that reason I'm going to go with the 20 volume. There is 45 grams in this and it wants you to do a ratio of 1 of these to 2. So a ratio of 1 to 2 of powder to developer. I have got a set of scales in front of me and I'll just be weighing it out just to make sure it's accurate. One of these in weight to the 2 lots of that weight in developer. And that's what we're doing. I do have a little pot here that I'll be using, and I'll find out a brush and some gloves before I start. I'm excited, I'm a bit nervous, I'm a bit scared. Let's look at the hair, make sure we've got some good before to look at. This is what we're dealing with. There's a lot of layering. I normally only ever bleach my hair once. Like, the roots get bleached, the hair dye fades, I bleach my roots again and I just keep dyeing, like, and I don't dye the lengths of it. Like, I don't bleach the lengths of it in between dyes, I just let it fade, or I use like a gentle colour remover. So yeah, not really sure what we're going to end up with, but it's just very blue. There's so much build up on both sides. I've dyed my hair many times, so I'm just going to wait and see. I have also not cut my hair at all. Normally when I'm bleaching my hair, like, it's also the sort of time that I'll cut my hair. Like, I bleach my hair maybe 4 times a year and I'll cut my hair maybe 4 times a year. So if anything goes drastically wrong, I'm not afraid to just chop some off. So I'm kind of using that as like a fingers crossed nothing goes wrong, but if it does, I'm prepared to use a little bit of length. But yeah, I'm really hoping this goes good. Obviously the entire idea of these videos is I'm testing it out and we'll see how it works. I'm hoping for the best because I would love to have found a colour remover that just properly gets rid of blue, or at least just gets rid of blue more than others do. I think it's time for me to mix this up and then I will come back and apply it. So yeah, let's mix this up. Hello, so I am back and this is the mixture we've got left with. It's quite thick, thicker than I expected it to be. There are still a few lumps left in here, but most of them are gone. I'm excited, I'm intrigued. It definitely smells like it's got chemicals in, but in case this wasn't obvious, I'm not a professional. I just enjoy dyeing my hair. I'm also realising that I've ripped I've ripped up the instructions. Mix it in a non-metallic thing, a non-metallic application, but that's fine, level plastic. Only apply to dry hair. My hair is dry, that's been pre-lightened and treated with direct dyes or semi-permanent hair colour, which is exactly what my hair has been done. Process at room temperature for up to 30 minutes, check in every 5 minutes until desired result is achieved. Remove paste immediately if the hair shows any signs of damage. Thoroughly rinse through with the hair, then shampoo followed by conditioner. So I'm just going to follow it. I'm going to put it all over my ends and we're going to see. It is more important for me to pick one side now that I'm really going to concentrate more on, because I kind of have an idea of what I want to do with my hair. So I'm going to really thoroughly go through this side. I'm hoping I'll be able to thoroughly go through both, but like this is not a full tub this is made of, but you can see it's like maybe half the tub, so I'm aware that it might not go through all my hair. I'm just going to really concentrate on only getting it on the colour. So yeah, let's go. I've done half my hair. I've got this much left. I'm going to put a little bit in this side just to see what it does. And then what I'm thinking is, because I do have some developer left, I will test it out with a bit of just normal bleach and see if the result, like for this side, is any different than just bleaching it. So I think what I'm going to do, I'll just pick a random bit at the back to do this last splotch with. As you see, for most of it I've been doing the roots with a brush and then using my fingers to get it through the rest of my hair. I'm not really sure what the best method is here, because honestly I only really like doing a brush when I'm properly getting into like my roots and making sure I'm not going on my scalp. But I guess I'm just kind of hoping that this is working okay. I couldn't do the back of my head with just a brush. Even with using like a mirror behind me, it just wasn't working. So the back of my head, I did all of it by like sight. So it did take a bit longer to do, but I think it's, you know, it'll turn out fine. It'll be fine. No need to stress. I'm literally scraping this out now. Okay, so that's just a random bit here that I did. I'm gonna go wash this pot out so I can make some bleach up and start a 30-minute timer, and then I'll come back and just do one piece at the front with bleach. Okay, so as you can see, I've made up some bleach here. I'm going to put it in just this front little section here and we'll see if it's any different. I'm just really curious, to be honest, because it does like feel and smell like bleach. So I'm thinking like it could be, maybe it's like different to mean less harmful, else you might as well just sell bleach. But yeah, this is the mixture. You can see it does look very different, but I don't know if that's just because the bleach I use has like a blue pigment to it. I don't know, but yeah. Set my mirror back up. Let's do this front section here, and then in like 25 minutes now, we can wash out and compare. Okay, I'm gonna leave this on, I'll wash it out and I'll come back with the results. Okay, so here is the current result. Honestly, the lighting is really bad right now, like the sun is coming right through, so I don't think you can tell quite as easily. But this side is definitely lighter than this side. Like when I hold them next to each other, the colour difference, the lighting's so bad I don't think you can tell. Maybe you can tell like that, maybe, there we go. You can see the colour difference there. So like this one is just so much lighter than this side. So it's definitely worked. I think the bleach on this front bit did a similar thing, but this side isn't actually quite as light as this, but that could just be the amount of time that it was on. So that's kind of where I'm at. Like this has worked, it's lighter. Like honestly there's quite a difference. I'm a bit annoyed that the sun is coming in like this and like you just can't really tell. But yeah, it has definitely worked. We are a lot lighter. Can you tell? I don't think you can tell. The lighting's dreadful, but okay, let's move on. Basically, I feel like this side now is probably light enough to put green on top of, which is what I want to do on this half. So what I'm thinking is if I do my entire head, then this side will be light enough for green and this side will hopefully be light enough for pink if we keep our fingers crossed. So I've got 2 more sachets, loads more developer, and I'm just gonna mix it up and put it over my entire head. I'll try and record bits, but the camera is almost dead, so I'm just gonna mix it up and then I'll record as much as possible and we'll see where we get to. So yeah, that's the plan. One more round. It's been about 4 days. I can't see any instructions on the back of this as to like repetitiveness and using again, so I've left it 4 days and I'm hoping that's enough that like there won't be any permanent damage. We'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, let's try this all over again. Here is the current look. Unfortunately, we're just really bad lighting right now. Okay, so all of this section here has not been fully saturated. Like it's got some of the liquid, it's got some of the mixture in, but it's not fully saturated at all. Like this side and like the stuff that I've flipped over, so like maybe 2/3 is fully saturated and I feel really confident with it. But then all this down here is just not fully there, but I've literally used every last little drop. I will go through and make sure I've fully scraped everything off everything. That's what we're looking for. So yeah, I'm gonna go and start is it 25-minute timer? 30-minute timer, and we'll see how it ends up looking. Okay, here are the results. I think it looks pretty decent. This side was obviously done twice, but I will say the second time I only left it on for 20 minutes because I got a bit nervous because it had managed to get onto my roots in this bit here, which like you aren't meant to get it on your roots, so I got a bit nervous and took it off after 20 minutes just in case. There's definitely some sort of like bleaching agent in there because like my roots have done this, but it still turned out really good. My hair still feels pretty decent, and like this colour here, like yeah, it's still blue, like it's still got like a blue tone to it, but it's pretty light. Like it's a white blue, I'd say, and it's definitely like, you know, light enough to dye most colours over it. I don't know if it will definitely be light enough for pink, but I'm definitely up for giving it a try. And then we have this side. So this side's only had it on once, but it's still gone really light. Like yeah, it's a tiny bit darker than this side, but like honestly you can't really tell. But then I maybe managed to saturate all of this properly, but then this bit at the back, it had it on, but it wasn't fully saturated. And although it is lighter, like you know, you can definitely see a darker blue in there, but even though it wasn't fully saturated, it's definitely lightened the hair. And yeah, I'm really happy with the results. So once again, I used the back to base crazy colour remover on my hair. I just followed the instructions, did a 1:2 ratio with 20 volume developer. I will definitely use this again. Next time I decide to use it, I'll just get a big tub of developer rather than the little bottles I've been using. And I can't wait to try this out on some different colours. Obviously, like honestly, blue is like the most difficult colour to get rid of, I think, for most people, but definitely for me, it just really sticks. So to say that it's got this result from blue, really impressed. So yeah, we'll definitely use it again. We'll definitely use it on some different colours. If you'd like to see those videos, do let me know down below. Let me know what you think of the results. Let me know if you're tempted to use this. Let me know if you have used it and if it's worked or not worked for you. But yeah, that's it. That's the results. It looks pretty decent and I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, do give the video a like if you liked it, subscribe down below if you'd like to see more videos like this, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!